Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's a new video and it is going to be the top 5 best gadgets for teenagers that you guys can use for your studies. So these are the gadgets that I am using for my studies and they are very beneficial for me. So I hope they will help you guys as well, and I will link all of the gadgets in the description box below just in case if you are interested in buying them. I will surely discuss about these gadgets in this video, but what if I say that you guys can get these gadgets for free or at a lot better price? You guys might be surprised, right? Even I was very surprised when I get to know about this app called Uable. So Uable is a really cool app for teenagers. The best part about this app is that you guys can earn U coins by having fun and interacting, and then spend those coins on your U store and get some amazing goodies and gadgets. This is the app where teens can also earn. This app is so cool. Let me tell you guys some cool things about this app. There are many clubs like gaming, influencer, etc. you can join, which gives you access to people with similar interests like you. Just imagine you have an option to post your thoughts and doubts. These are called dialogues, and you get valid responses or answers in return. You can also respond with your views on someone else's dialogues. And if you want to get to know someone or network, you can just DM them. They also have really cool challenges that you can solve and get rewarded. If you want to join, click on the link given below to get some extra U coins. You can use these U coins to get cool goodies and gadgets for free or at a very high discount. So now let's start with the video, which is regarding the top 5 gadgets for teenagers that you guys can use for your studies. So the first device that I want to talk about is an iPad. So I recently purchased an iPad, and trust me guys, it's worth the money. It is such a great device. I not at all regret buying it, and I wish that I've purchased this before. It is so good. So talking about the advantages of an iPad, so the first main advantage is that you guys can take your notes in this, and all of your notes are organized in only one device. So you guys do not need to carry 10 different notebooks for 10 different subjects. And moreover, you guys also do not need to spend on more stationery or notebooks, so it saves money in a longer run. And the main reason why I have purchased this iPad is to annotate my lecture notes. So earlier I used to write down all my lecture notes in my notebooks, but I used to feel like it is such a time waste because all of the notes are already provided by teacher, and you guys can go on internet and access them anytime, and making them on my notebooks again is such a time waste. But still I have to make them because I need to add some extra point in my lecture notes from NCERT or from some other resources, and it actually wastes a lot of time. But iPad have made this thing very easier for me because during my lecture I can simply concentrate on what teacher is saying without even worrying about making my notes. And after attending my lectures, I can simply read those notes in my iPad, and this saves a lot of time, and I can annotate them in iPad itself. And there are different note-taking apps, for example Good Notes and Notability, which are available in iPad, which you guys can use to annotate your notes or just to simply take your notes. And I also edit my videos and thumbnails in an iPad, and it makes it a lot more simple because it's a very big screen. And in my opinion, iPad is much better than a laptop because you guys can simply add a keyboard and you guys can use it as a laptop as well. But you can't actually take your notes in a laptop. So I think iPad is a great device to invest in. But I know that iPads are a little bit expensive, but still budget iPads are also available, and the new iPad, which is iPad 9th generation, start from 30,000 only, so you guys can invest in budget iPads as well. So the next device that I want to talk about is an Apple Pencil. So as I said, the main advantage of an iPad is that you guys can take your notes in this or annotate your notes as well. And an Apple Pencil is great to write on an iPad, and there is no lag, which makes you feel like that you are actually writing on paper. But we all know that Apple Pencil is a little bit expensive, but still some budget pencils are also available in the market that you guys can use. You guys can find some budget pencils on Amazon easily if you want to invest in some. and these budget pencils will cost you somewhat around 1000 to 3000 rupees, which is much cheaper than an Apple pencil. And the next useful gadget for teenagers is an electric notepad. So this is great for writing down things while studying. I am using an electric notepad from past 7 to 8 months, and it is such a great device to have, as I feel that I can learn things better by writing them on something. So it is great for that, and you guys can solve your questions on it as well. And an electric notepad is very affordable, and it saves a lot of paper as well. So earlier I used to use a whiteboard for writing down things on it while learning, but whiteboard is a little bit bigger, so it takes up a lot of space. But on the other hand, electric notepad is very small size, so it do not take a lot of space as well. But with whiteboard you guys also need to invest in dusters and markers, but an electric notepad basically solves this issue, and it will save you money as well. And whiteboard and electric notepad are almost of same price, so I would suggest you to invest in an electric notepad instead of a whiteboard. So the next device is a study timer. So I am tracking my study time from past 1.5 years, and this device is a must have for me at least. So earlier I used to track my study time on a watch, but then recently I have purchased a study timer, as study timer has much more functions. So what is the use of a study timer? So basically study timer helps me to understand how much I am studying, that whether I have studied more than yesterday or less than yesterday, and what is my overall performance in my study time. And study timer helps you to face the reality that if you are actually studying or just wasting time in the name of studying. Hence it will help you to know that how much time you are actually studying, and I think it is a must have for every student. And the one which I use have different modes, for example clock, alarm, timer, count up, etc. And you guys can also use this for your Pomodoro sessions as well. So the next device is a printer. So we all know that due to COVID most of our study is online, so hence there are a lot of notes and assignments that are given by teachers online. And even after having an iPad, there are many notes and assignments that I need to print out. So that's why instead of going to shop again and again, it will be better to have a printer at your home, and hence it will save your time and money as well. And the printers comes in different price range, so you guys can buy the one according to your need. If you want to buy a printer for your home use only and you do not need to print a lot of notes, so one printer will cost you somewhat around 2000 to 4000. But if you need to print out a lot of notes, so it may cost you more. So that's it for this video. So these are all the top 5 gadgets that teenagers can use for their studies, or I use for my studies. And do check out Uable as well. I will link it in the description box below. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I will see you guys in a new video very soon.